Hello, I'm Barry Vanover, and welcome to this edition of Martial Arts Management Group's Black Belt Business. Today I want to talk to you about the minimum must-dos of martial arts marketing. These are the very basic marketing tasks and actions that a martial arts school can implement, even though they may have a limited marketing budget. First, let's talk about your website. You absolutely need a good website that is primarily designed to bring you fresh leads. Now, website in and among itself is not going to drive business into your school. People that go to a website are already usually interested in martial arts lessons. What I mean by that is no one's going to their website and typing in a search engine fun things to do in your city or hobbies or activities in your city and finding your website. They're typing in keywords that are associated with martial arts, or more than likely they're typing in your exact URL that they have seen from other forms of marketing and advertising, your flyers, your business cards, and so forth. Or they may be linking from another website like social media and linking to your website. So once they get to your website, having a beautiful website that is designed at that point to drive you a lead is the most important part. So a website is almost like the telephone used to be. It's a way of communicating from someone that's interested in what you're doing for you to gather their information. Now, past internet marketing, let's talk about some basic foundations that we know to be successful, and we know that martial arts schools that are successful are implementing these from our industry surveys that our company has been doing. First off is martial arts birthday parties. You know, we work so hard to get children and adults and people into our school. If you're doing school talks, you're going out, you're trying to find opportunities to see 15 or 20 students at a time, prospects at a time. Well, martial arts birthday parties, here you've got a parent bringing you their student, their child, and 15, 20, 25 of their friends right inside your martial arts studio. So, you know, we find that the very most successful martial arts schools diligently implement and promote and conduct martial arts birthday parties. Next would be promotional booths at different events in your community. Setting up a professional promotional booth where your staff can meet people, gather their leads, create what I call little mini relationships. They've got to know your staff, they've spoken to them briefly, and they feel comfortable with what they've seen so far. And if they're remotely interested and you've gathered the lead, now when you follow up on that lead, you've got a great percentage chance that they're probably going to come in to try to experience the offer that you have, your 2-lesson trial program, your quick start program, whatever your introductory course special may be at that time. You know, and every community has lots of places where you can set up promotional booths or events. It could be in the springtime. Elementary schools during the springtime have spring festivals. In the fall festivals. Different health and safety fairs. Your community is always having different cultural events like Italian festivals for the Italian community or Latin festivals. You know, setting up promotional booths at big marathons in your area, other events, chili cook-offs, wing festivals, all of these different types of places are great opportunities to meet the general public. We do promotional booths at movie theaters and at the opening weekend of exciting movies that are designed for the children and families markets. We go to anywhere, set up a promotional booth. You can narrow it down to this: anywhere that someone has planning on spending some time, leisurely time that they can spend. So, you know, we even recently did a boat show because boating is a big activity in our community. Lots of families and kids go out to see the new boats or to try to buy and sell a boat. So we were there meeting people, handing out information, and gathering leads. The next must-do minimum of martial arts marketing would be your presentations. Now, when I mean presentations, I mean going out into the community, finding a group of people, some prospects, whether it's kids, adults, maybe kids in individual classrooms of school, through the PE department, Boy Scout or Girl Scout meetings, church groups. For the adult market, could be going to a certain group that an adult belongs to, whether it's a church group or whether it's their employment. And basically, when I mean presentations, it's going out, meeting people, and doing the first part of a presentation, getting them excited. Maybe it's self-defense workshop, maybe it's kids safe, bully proof, ABCs of success, karate for concentration for kids. but you're going out and you're seeing them, you're doing some type of presentation with them, and then you have the opportunity to invite them back to your school this weekend to take their second lesson, receive a free uniform, earn their first martial arts belt, and break a real board in front of their parents. So that would be our presentations, or what we deem supporting the mass intros on the weekends. We've had many, many schools that make mass intros their #1 method of signing up new students. Next minimum must-do of martial arts marketing would be business to business. Business to business is where you walk into in any size business or any size company. You're walking in, you're trying to find the manager, and basically you're offering them a gift. You would like to give a brochure and a special offer card. Maybe it's $100 off any membership. Maybe it's 20% off. Maybe it's a gift card, some type of special with some basic information about your martial arts school to all of that business's employees and their family members. You know, we just did this at Walmart, and the local Walmart had over 300 people that work at that one store. So we went in, we spoke to the manager. Hey, we just want to give a corporate discount to all the employees at your Walmart. And so absolutely got permission. And then we put together the brochures with the gift cards and the presentation to 300 to take and disseminate. How long would it take you to meet 300 people and have some type of conversation or put information in their hands? When we did it in what took us 10-minute conversation with the manager of the Walmart, and then the time it took us to go back, put that information together and take it over there, right? Did you know that some of your bigger restaurants will have a couple hundred people that work between the wait staff, the manager staff, the bar staff, and you can go in and speak to one person and reach 200 people plus their family members, right? So encouraging to train your staff to go out and impact so many business-to-business locations every single week. And then finally, the last minimum of the must-do of martial arts marketing I want to talk to you about is corporate connections. Corporate connections is kind of like business to business, but on a grander scale, where we're probably having to reach an HR department, human resource department, and maybe we're offering to do something more extravagant, like a self-defense workshop for all their employees, either on their site or on our site. Maybe we're trying to have an open house where we're creating different events to show the benefits of what we do on a Saturday or Sunday when our school's closed, and we're inviting all the people of that corporation to come in, and we give them a schedule of events, and they know it's just for them to come and experience the aspects of our martial arts studio. So that would be corporate connections. What I've mentioned so far with the, of course, great web presence, internet presence, birthday parties, promotional booths, presentations in your mass intro, business to business, corporate connections, support all of that with a nice rack card route location. Rack cards are an 8.5 by 11 stand that has a pocket on the front with your information in the pocket, and that's the actual rack card. And instead of doing lead boxes now, we do the rack cards because it has our website on it, it has our phone number, of course, on it, and it has the ability for people to text us their information to receive some type of special. And the rack cards are very inexpensive, and if you have 75 to 100 locations of those out, not only are you going to drive more traffic to your website, you're going to get more traffic coming in from text messaging, but those are like having 75 to 100 little mini billboards all around your town. Nothing that I've mentioned on this black belt business is expensive. Some of it can be a little time consuming, but that's what we do. We have to spend time marketing and focusing on the business side of the martial arts. If you don't understand any of the techniques and the actions that I've went over today, I would love to share those ideas with you. You can find my information at martialartsmarketing.com and have a conversation and see how we can help you implement these minimum must-dos of martial arts marketing in your business.